beginning of December, the Clippers have suffered only one loss with Kawhi Leonard in the lineup, an impressive 13-1 record over the last 40 days. This success can be attributed primarily to their team becoming virtually unstoppable in every aspect. With the trio of talents featuring Kawhi Leonard, James Harden, and Paul George, one would expect considerable offensive output. However, what sets this combination apart is the lack of diminishing returns typically associated with superstar trios. The key lies in the versatility of these three players, each operating in distinct positions with their unique strengths. Harden, widely recognized as the best playmaker among the three, often takes control of the ball. Demonstrating phenomenal shape this season, he showcases an initial change of speed to get past defenders. When faced with defenders like Looney, instead of settling for a mid-range jumper or a floater, Harden cleverly drives and jumps into the defender's body to create separation, reminiscent of his vintage style. His signature tween crossover combo shifts defenders, allowing him to burst downhill for an easy layup. While Harden may not possess the same explosive burst as before, his diversified skill set still makes him a nightmare to cover in isolation. If defenders overplay his drives to protect the paint, Harden unleashes his lethal step-back three, boasting a remarkable 43% shooting on off-the-dribble threes, the highest among those landing in the top 40 in attempts. In pick-and-roll situations, opponents face a dilemma. If defenders go under the screen, it's virtually automatic offense for Harden. When defenders chase him over the top, leaving space to turn the corner, he consistently makes the right decision. Faced with more aggressive coverages, including putting two on the ball or having the big linger longer, Harden adeptly counters by making pocket passes to his roller. Zubac's floating game adds to the offensive arsenal, ensuring high percentage looks. Even with this level of offensive domination, opponents can't solely focus on Harden, as his exceptional conditioning keeps them wary of his ability to force the issue. For instance, when the big man anticipates meeting him at the level, Harden rejects the screen, leaving nobody to protect the rim for an effortless drive and dunk. The Clippers' success with this trio stems from the unique combination of their distinct skill sets, making them a formidable force that opposing defenses struggle to contain. This style of play, often referred to as Harden ball, isn't a new concept. Harden himself acknowledges being a system, but the effectiveness of isolations and high pick and rolls raises the question. What roles do Kawhi Leonard and Paul George play in advancing the offense? It's rather straightforward. They're spot-up shooters, contributing significantly to the spacing on the floor. Observing the seamless movement when Harden passes the ball to George, he attracts closeouts from two defenders, leaving a clear lane for Harden to attack the paint. With Buddy Hield caught between Kawhi and Zubac, Harden exploits the situation by sending the ball to Kawhi, who draws a quick foul. Having shooters like Kawhi is crucial for Harden, providing options to kick it out to. Kawhi boasts an impressive 48.8% shooting on catch-and-shoot threes, making it a non-negotiable threat for opposing defenses. In situations where Harden faces aggressive pick-and-roll coverages, George swiftly relocates to the top of the key, utilizing open space. This strategic move allows George to comfortably step into catch-and-shoot threes, showcasing his 44% accuracy in such scenarios. The Clippers strategically leverage George's shooting by incorporating plays where he runs off screens. For instance, they set up what appears to be a high pick-and-roll, but Zubac runs past the screen to allow George to curl into space, leading to high-quality offensive opportunities. George ranks 6th in the NBA in off-screen possessions per game, delivering an incredible efficient 1.15 points per opportunity. It's not just about quick three-pointers. George's offensive prowess extends to diverse scoring capabilities. For example, he adeptly navigates around RJ Barrett, chasing him over the top, driving to the paint for a pull-up jumper. In another instance, with ample space off a screen, George opts for an aggressive drive, navigating through rim protection for a tough finish plus the foul. While George may not possess the same athleticism as before, he remains a formidable on-ball scoring option, combining it with an incredible handle and crafty scoring counters. Suddenly, the Clippers boast another significant on-ball scoring threat alongside Harden. In this perimeter isolation, Paul George initiates a drive to the right, but encountering opposition, he skillfully pulls back and redirects to drive left. Utilizing his length and robust upper body, he navigates through contact, making a layup. Another instance mirrors the initial drive right, but George promptly crosses back to his left, drawing defensive attention. With defenders converging, he adeptly bumps Porter Jr. while coming to a stop, executing a spin move into a graceful fall-away jumper. George's ability to control momentum allows him to stop abruptly, granting him consistent access to mid-range shots, a valuable asset for a 6'8 creator. Similar to Harden, George showcases comfort stepping into off-the-dribble threes when given sufficient space at the point of attack. A distinctive aspect of George's game is his effectiveness inside the arc, allowing the team to run clear-out isolations, especially against smaller defenders. These isolations not only create scoring opportunities for George, but also serve as a means to initiate half-court action. For instance, George positions himself in the mid-post, facilitating Kawhi's movement into open space for a successful jumper. Kawhi Leonard, in contrast, focuses on pick-and-roll efficiency. displaying patience and strategic reading of the defense. Kawhi's mid-range game is his forte, putting defenders in difficult positions or pausing off screens to identify optimal scoring opportunities. This patient approach, coupled with his ability to turn the corner on drives, contributes to Kawhi's effectiveness. His prowess in the mid-range and driving capabilities create openings for open threes, with Paul George being a primary beneficiary of kick-out passes. However, Kawhi's true mastery lies in inside the arc isolations, particularly in the low post. His robust lower body enables him to navigate efficiently, utilizing either shoulder to score in diverse ways. This proficiency is evident even when matched against formidable opponents like Julius Randle, showcasing a shimmy move before fading over his left shoulder for a smooth 2 points. The dynamic offensive contributions of Paul George and Kawhi Leonard, complementing Harden's playstyle, make the Clippers a formidable force on the court. When you assemble a trio of offensive talent as skilled and versatile as the Clippers' Big Three, the possibilities become limitless. Coach Lue has harnessed their diverse strengths in various ways, making most of their versatility. In one instance, they execute the triangle offense, exploiting RJ's concern about Kawhi's post-up, leading to an overhelp and George capitalizing with a spacious corner three. The Clippers employ strategic actions, such as incorporating a 3-man pick and roll, where Kawhi initiates a double drag with stellar results. Another frequently utilized play involves Kawhi starting with the ball, handing it off to Zubac, and then setting a screen for Harden. The dynamic roles reverse seamlessly, showcasing the luxury of having such offensive stars. These plays highlight the team's ability to create scoring opportunities, making it seem like there's never a bad option on the floor. PG contributes to the offensive synergy by setting screens and exploiting mismatches, exemplified by a play where he sets up an isolation against a mismatch after a ball screen. Since the start of December, the Big Three's offensive rating stands at an impressive 131, demonstrating their exceptional cohesion on the court. The trio's collective offensive prowess, coupled with defensive versatility, positions the Clippers as a formidable force, potentially the best team in basketball come playoff time. If you've liked this video, please drop a like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.